Hey everybody, and welcome back for another road review with your old buddy Bucho. Let's talk about Warrior. Joel Edgerton plays Brendan Conlon, a former UFC fighter who settled down to become a family man school teacher. But then the banker tells him, "You ain't making your house payments, man." And Brendan is all, "Please be nice to us." And the banker is all, "You crazy, son? I'm a banker." So Brendan's like, "Well, I guess it's back to cage fighting for me." But then Mrs. Brendan is all, "But my love, you promised me you were done with cage fighting." And thus, dilemma for Brendan Conlon ahoy. Meanwhile, Tom Hardy is Tommy, an ex-Marine who wants to earn money for the family of a squad mate of his who died in battle. So he's like, maybe I should fight in that tournament I saw on the TV. And so he calls up his alcoholic dad, Nick Nolte, and says, "Hey old man, you aren't much of a dad, but you sure were a hell of a trainer." So then, both Tommy and Brendan are entered in the same tournament. And guess what? If you guessed that it turns out that they're brothers, you get the championship belt for guessing. It's hard for me to say this next bit about an Aussie, but Joel Edgerton's performance, it really is perfection. He's so deft at playing this mix between sweet, sensitive family man with his wife and kids and super tough shit kicker in the MMA world. And he makes it really easy to care about Brendan and to really feel these trials that Brendan's going through during the movie. Meanwhile, Tom Hardy doesn't just do an equally great job at playing this raging bull with a rhinoceros-sized chip on his shoulder, he also looks like he has an actual rhinoceros grafted onto the top of his shoulders. And Nick Nolte as the damaged, vulnerable, and heartbreakingly hopeful Father Paddy, he's brilliant also. So with three of the best performances ever in a sports movie, you're already guaranteed a movie worth watching. Now, where mileage may vary is in the up-close and personal delivery of fights, which come across even more brutally than the real thing. And also in the way Gavin O'Connor delivers sports movie cliches with all the subtlety of a power bomb body slam. I know some people who are MMA nuts who said they weren't really feeling all that over-the-top stuff, but I also know others who are hardcore movie nuts, and they said they were more than able to go with that flow. For myself, as a nerd about both MMA and movies, I did find some of the unsubtle in-cage storytelling a little too over the top, but I did love all of the unsubtle out-of-cage storytelling because I've always been a sucker for sports movies, and if you're going to make one about getting punched in the face, you may as well land your sports movie tropes with unbridled ferocity. Overall, I'm giving Warrior a 9 out of 10. It's not for everyone, but if it is for you, it's a very highly recommended experience, especially because these three actors all deliver championship-winning performances. So, thanks for riding with me for another road review. Hopefully I'll be back with another one soon, but for now, I better get myself to the gym and start pounding the crap out of that heavy bag while carrying a bulldozer engine block on my back and a grudge in my heart. If I ever want to become a warrior. Rising up back on the street, did my time, took my chances.